It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because you guys don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that being said, let's jump right in. All right, guys, so we've heard the news. We've heard it from Monica from All About the Tea, RJ Allen. We've heard it all across the board, but we're just excited, so we're back to talk about it even more. Mia Thornton is set to join the Real Housewives of Potomac for not season 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, but finally season 6, which is mind-blowing. I can't even believe that we're on a season 6 at this point, but we are. Guys, if you've been watching, well, especially last season, season 5 was insane. I think that's the best way to put it. There was obviously one big storyline that took up the whole season, and it had to do with Monique Samuels and Candace Diller-Bassett. I've interviewed both. Candace Diller-Bassett was an absolute sweetheart to me in our interview, so as far as my conversation with her, I can't really say anything bad. Watching the show was a little rough. And Monique, same thing. Monique was an absolute sweetheart to me in the interview and even brought me back onto her show, Tea with Monique. I've had great encounters with both women, but unfortunately, both women didn't have great encounters with each other, which led to a knockout, dragout, sort of. Thank gosh there was a table in the way, so it wasn't technically a knockout, but it was sort of a dragout. No pun intended. Leading into the season 5 reunion, it seemed like a lot of the fans, Bravo super fans, felt like Monique Samuels was not treated the best. They felt like she wasn't given the most attention, wasn't given the most fair of a chance. She just was kind of the underdog in this whole thing as far as the housewives go for this season at this reunion. A lot of fans felt like she was just going in and was not given the right chance to redeem herself, to come back, to come forward and talk about what happened from her perspective. Because obviously, again, we've said this before on All About the Tea. I believe Plus said it on All About the Tea. There's 3 sides to every story. Your side, this side, and the right side, right? So anyways, moving forward, Monique ended up not taking her contract for season 6. We do know that Candace and Monique went back and forth a little bit, not together, but to the public, letting us know that they would not film with each other. Candace said that she refuses to film with Monique in an upcoming season because she felt like that would jeopardize her safety in some capacity, whereas Monique finally drew the line in the sand with her husband. They decided when is enough. When it comes to the time that you are going to spit out vicious lies about my family, bring my family into it, and you're not going to keep it that surface level drama that just includes my husband and I, what we signed up for, then I don't want to be a part of this anymore. She even, I think, got under Andy Cohen's skin just a little bit at the reunion when he said, well, you do get a check. And she goes, oh, this little thing? I don't need this check. My husband has money. It was like, oof. Not many housewives can say that, but there are quite a few. Anyways, getting back into what we came here for, that's the reason we needed a new housewife or 2. The rumor is that executives wanted to actually hire 2 new housewives, but instead, while we're still looking for the second one, if there will potentially be a second one, that is a newcomer. Right now, we have Mia Thornton. Mia Thornton has officially received a contract, but as far as us, the viewers, the fans, we don't know what that contract entails. Whether she's a friend or a full-time housewife, that will still have to wait to be determined. But what we do know is she is joining the cast. We're going to see how she fits in with the rest of the women, and we do obviously know who's coming back. Again, guys, if you missed it, this past Thursday, I went on with Monica from All About the Tea. She revealed all of this, which was so exciting because I love going on her channel to just talk about exclusives. Same reason I bring RJ Allen on for the Real Housewives of Atlanta recaps, and when we were talking about Potomac. It's so much fun to jump on with people who really have been in the industry and they know what they're talking about. That way, you know the tea that you're getting is true. It's a trustworthy source. I don't know. It just gets me so excited. Anyways, let's jump right back into Mia Thornton. I've had a lot of coffee. This is a lot. Mia is the owner of Amelia on London, which is a beauty collection. She actually has 14 businesses, and she is one of the part owners of the Joint Chiropractic. Seems like she's extremely busy, but she is a real housewife too, so to speak. Mind you, Robin Dixon is not married. Giselle Bryant is not married. Karen Huger is, we hope, happily married. And we know that Candace and Ashley are married as well. So we do have a few housewives on this franchise, unlike Real Housewives of New York, which technically has no married women on that franchise. But Mia Thornton's married. She's married. She has 3 babies, and her husband and her seem like this real power couple. This is what we know. Mia wrote on her Instagram a loving, cryptic text that was to her husband, just saying amazing thing, lovey-dovey stuff, right? But it's not the first time, which kind of either shows that it's a solid marriage, or it's one of those, which we know as that I'm portraying everything to be amazing on social media, but really behind doors, it's like, roar! Hopefully that's not the case, though, and hopefully everybody is enjoying a loving relationship with a happy family. But she did post this on Instagram. I love you for not only what you are, but what I am when I'm with you. I love you for not only what you are making yourself, but what you are making of me. Oh, that was sweet. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about who's not going to like who's not going to be getting along, who's going to be getting along, what our predictions are for these alliances, and so on and so forth. The fans are going off the charts when it comes to this Mia Thornton news because they don't think Giselle Bryant is going to be happy. We know that the Real Housewives of Potomac have already started filming. We've spotted Candace and Dr. Wendy Osefo filming together, which means they started at the beginning of this month, I want to say, at the beginning of February 2021. Fans are saying that Giselle Bryant is not going to like Mia Thornton because she has it all. She has the husband, she has the kids, she has the house, the cars, the money, the businesses, and she's pretty successful. I know what you're thinking. Why would Giselle care about that? Well, if you've been watching the show for the past 5 seasons, you'll know where the fans are coming from because when Giselle first met Monique, she wasn't necessarily the nicest. It didn't seem like she liked her, and nobody could understand why. Just like the moment Giselle was like, "You don't have a house to live in?" And Monique was like, "Actually, I have 4. So it seemed like there was a little bit of jealousy there, but Monique's gone, so we don't really have to pick that apart. Another fan said, all right, Mia Thornton's going to come in and check Candace and show her what a real woman is made of. Ouch. Another fan was asking, who exactly will Mia Thornton be friends with? Hopefully Miss Karen Huger. Now, when we were speaking with Monica from All About the Tea on her show, Karen actually had another friend, I forgot what her name was, but they talked about her, who they thought would have been a perfect fit for the Real Housewives of Potomac. She has it all. She has the money, she has the businesses, she has the looks, and she would have fit into Potomac quite nicely. However, what the rumor is that she's too busy and she wasn't able to make it. But I am hoping Mia Thornton and Karen Huger are friends. Speaking of the Real Housewives of Potomac, though, what do you guys think about the other dynamics? Who's going to come on the show and get along and who's not going to get along? I have a few guesses already, but after watching last season's reunion, honestly, I feel like they might be coming for Giselle a little bit. Fans are also surprised at the fact that Robin Dixon will be making a return for the 6th season. However she's coming back, so like it, love it, embrace it, whatever, she will be back. And I'm sure she'll be back as a big ally to Giselle Bryant, as she always is, unless she wants to maintain her role. Now might be the 6th season, might be that season where Robin has to step out of Giselle's shadow, and if she knows something, if she knows Giselle was faking this relationship with the pastor in order to maintain a storyline on the Real Housewives of Potomac, if she knows things that are going on behind the scenes and you want to continue to be on the show, maybe you should start talking about them. It's not necessarily fair that Giselle, and I like Giselle, but that Giselle gets to talk about Karen Huger's tax problems, what's going on with Ashley Darby and Michael Darby, because we always know there's something going on with Michael Darby, what's happening with Candace and how her mom was paying her bills at the time, Monique dragging Candace. I mean, Giselle has something to say about every single person, but really nobody knows anything about Giselle. Robin could be the key to all of that, so we'll have to wait and see What if Robin ends up joining forces with Karen Huger in order to take Giselle down? I mean, honestly, we never know. Dr. Wendy Osefo will be again filming with Candace. I'm sure that they are off at a good start, as they always have been. And Ashley Darby will walk the fence. She'll be here for Karen for a little bit, but then she always still has the shade. As far as Candace goes, I doubt they're going to have any sort of friendship. I don't see her getting along with Dr. Wendy Osefo, and Ashley might honestly get on with the new girl. I mean, what's your opinion? If you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. Are you excited about Mia Thornton joining the Real Housewives of Potomac? Do you want to pre-guess right now? Do you feel like she's going to be a housewife full-time, or do you feel like she's going to be a friend of? What do you think the dynamics of the show will be this season? Who's going to get along and who won't get along? Of course, I read your comments all the time, guys, so I do want to know what you have to say. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, show some love, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that being said, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.